Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard, and I wanted to discuss something very interesting today about Universal Studios Hollywood. I discussed it before, in a video a few months ago, but I wanted to go in depth about it in a short video, but I still want to go some in depth about it. So as you know, Universal Orlando has two parks. They have, Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure. They were purposely built theme parks. Universal Studios Hollywood was originally a movie studio, still is a movie studio, but they decided to add theme park attractions after the success of the studio tour. Of course, now it's a full-fledged theme park with still just a few attractions, about 11 or so, but people are always wanting more, especially for the high ticket price, about $134 or $139 to enter on at the door every single day. Obviously, it's a little bit cheaper online. But my question is, do you think Universal Studios Hollywood needs a second gate? Now, before you go saying there's only 11 things to do, or 11 rides, well, think about this. Universal Studios Florida has about actually the same rides. If you count them, it's about 9 or so. Islands of Adventure has about 15 official rides you can ride on. So Universal's 11, or about 9 rides, 11 attractions, seems pretty standard for a Universal Park, even though it's pretty bad. I mean, there obviously should be more to do, but seems like, at least if they go with Florida's methods for here, Universal Studios Hollywood in Comcast's terms could justify a second park. Now, where would it go? Well, I went on Google Maps today, and I want to apologize so much for my bad writing. I tried to write on using the pen on the computer, but it just looks like a 5-year-old did it. So I'm sorry, but I tried to put some in perspective. So here's this map above, and I put the 3 color coded things. The black is that black outline. That's where the Universal backlot is. That's where the studio tour goes, and that's where they shoot movies and shows to this day. The blue is the current lower lot area, and I even included in the Google Maps photos, kind of an old photo, so there's just warehouses, but that's currently where Super Nintendo World's being built, so it's part of the lower lot. And the big golf course in red, and that's where I put my 5-year-old bad writing of second gate, is that's where I feel like there could be a second gate, and I know Universal has been for years. Even before, since Comcast owned NBC, they've been trying to buy that land, for no specific public use yet, but we can all guess a second park, or at least an expansion of the lower lot would be in the cards. So my question here is, where do we put it? Because I saw also Dark Beer on the WDW Magic forums has said he's a big insider on lots of theme parks all around SoCal especially. He said Universal thought about demolishing at least half of the back lot where the studio tour goes. They thought about demolishing half that and expanding the lower lot. But apparently they make so much money still with the production of TV shows and movies that they do not want to get rid of any part of it, at least for the time being. So they've been trying to buy that golf course, and I'm sorry, my ears are itching because I'm scratching them. So my question is, if they can't buy the golf course, do you think they should expand into the lower lot? Expand the lower lot into the back lot and either alter or completely demolish the studio tour, or even make it as a transportation tool. So the studio tour could be like just the transportation, like a tram. You just take it, instead of taking the escalators, you would take it to the, it would be like, you just take it from upper lot to the lower lot. It would be like Universal's version of the Disneyland Railroad or something, or the monorail. It would be just like a regular transportation device. That could be pretty cool, in my opinion. Even just giving rid of half of it, because if you see in the picture in my Google Maps, it's so big. Both areas are so big that even just purchasing or getting rid of half of that would be enough space for at least an expansion of the lower lot in some degree. Now, if they were successful in buying the golf course, they could always move their production facilities up there because it is a neighboring and residential community, and they like quietness anyway. Residential communities like quietness, and the production black lot, they need the rides have to be indoors. That's why it's funny, they put all the thrill rides downstairs in the lower lot, but all the thrill rides have to be indoors because they can't have screaming. That's why there's no outdoor roller coasters are allowed downstairs in the lower lot, because of the production facilities. They can't have, it's too loud when people will be screaming from roller coasters, and people will be screaming from the drop of Jurassic World, which is why it's purposely built indoors for the extra thrill, but also because the movie studios, the Universal's own movie studios, don't want people screaming on the drop. They can hear that, I guess. So it's really interesting. And so comment below, guys, what would you support that idea? Or do you think movies is part of Universal's heritage, so the back lot, especially because it's kind of historical, it's built like 1913 or something, or 19 even earlier. So you think all of it should stay? And well, yeah, just comment your thoughts below on that. And also, please give this video a big thumbs up, smash that like button. It really helps the video and the channel out, and subscribe for more theme park updates before we get into our second topic. And the second topic here is when, let's say the Universal is expanding the lower lot, or they buy the golf course and they have more room to expand. What would you want to see there? Or even a second park. What would this second park, what would you want to see? Would you want a copy of Islands of Adventure? Would you want something different? Would you want a mix of Islands of Adventure and something else? What IP would you see? Like Universal, that's one thing. Disney has a lot of IP to pick from. Universal doesn't really. I know my best friend likes How to Train Your Dragon. He would love to see a How to Train Your Dragon land come here. He's jealous it's coming to Orlando in their new park. Monsters Land would be great. So I feel like those two could make up a portion, at least half of the new park, maybe. That would be in our new gate that we would get. But comment below what type of IP and what type of properties would you want to see, and what type of rides. Everyone doesn't like Universal screen-based rides, which I completely agree with. So what type of rides would you want to see, and what type of IP? I personally actually like to see Diagon Alley and Escape from the Gringotts, or actually Hagrid's come here. One of the two. Because I love the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. That stuff is super immersive, and the Universal does a fantastic job with that. So I'd love to see that come to over here to Hollywood somehow, some way, somehow. And I would be in the camp that I wouldn't want, I wouldn't mind if the back lots halfway demolished or completely demolished, or just moved over to the golf course side should they be able to purchase that site. And it's also, I believe, no, it's not above the freeway. It's not over the freeway, just kidding. As I say, the freeway is a barrier, but it's not. But just kind of a food for the thought. This is nothing's been confirmed, nothing's even in talks, really. This is me just kind of speculating what could happen with, should Universal be able to want to build a second park or expand the lower lot. I'd like some new properties like How to Train Your Dragon and the classic monsters, as I said, but comment below your thoughts. What do you want to see come to Universal in the form of IP expansions? Where would you want a second park? Do you think the first one the current park needs to be fleshed out more and with new attractions and more of a full day experience before they even think of a second park? Comment your thoughts below. Let's start a great discussion down in the comment section. Please again like this video. It really helps out, and I should be at Universal in the next couple weeks for a construction update for Secret Life of Pets coming to the upper lot. And as always, have a beautiful night.